Hello, I'm Natasha and I will be coloring in flump today. There was someone who asked me for the coloring of the flump, how I did that one, and I'm just looking. No, don't have the card. I already sent it. But it was a neon yellow and orange colored flump from Stampotique stamp. This is a design by Karen Haylselden, and I really adore this stamp. It looks smaller on the picture than it really is in real life, so I will take this away. And at first I will be stamping flump on a piece of watercolor paper, and I'm using my VersaFine Clair. This is a really wet pigment ink, but it will work. I'm just going to do it like this, and there is flump. I'm using the Art by Marlene Brighter Than Bright watercolors, and it's really great set. It has 6 watercolors and they are all in a kind of neon, so they are really bright. I love these colors to paint with, so just going to use them. I'm going to use my own brush because I adore this brush. Enough. Let's see if I have any water. Yes. So I'm just going to make sure the ink is set, so I'm going to dry it a bit with my Ranger ink heat tool to make sure it is really dry. I don't smudge it anywhere because of the VersaFine Clair is just a little bit of a wetter ink. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I am doing. Just place flump over there. And at first I'm going to make sure the colors are wet. And I'm going to use the orange and the yellow, but I made the other ones also wet. So, and the next thing is I will, let me see where my acrylic block, yes, I'm going to spray a bit water on the acrylic block, and I take some paint. I make my brush a bit wet, because if I squeeze it will be very wet. First I'm going to make sure the ear, that's where I'm starting with, and the head, and the rest, the other ear is a bit wet. I'm going to take some yellow, and you can see it is really brighter than bright. It's amazing. When the colors dry, they are even more amazing. I'm going to take some orange, and I'm going to add it over here and a bit around the edge. And it will mix perfectly with each other. And this is only the first layer I'm going to do, so it will take some time to color it. So it could be that I'm going to do the video a bit later on in fast forward, so you can see the coloring of the whole picture. And there's the cat. I do think we have 2 cats, but I do think the cats always have to be a part of anything you do, and that means cuddling on the couch or making a video and then comment during the videos, or even jump on the table and join in the video physically. So that's always cute. I adore cats. I'm just going to add piece by piece. Like this. Make sure that this is orange enough. And even so, if it isn't, I will add later some more orange. Just take a bit, not too much, but layering and layering, because when I am done coloring the flump with these brighter than bright colors, I will add some pencils. So I will use some pencils to color it extra, and that are also neon colored pencils. So this is the first part. I will make flump dry. So let me see. I have to make sure the paper is dry all the way through, because I'm going to work with the pencils. Let me see if I... Yes, that's where flump is. Let me close up the case. Give me one moment. I have to make sure this is in position. Yes. Well, the next thing is the layer. But I'm going to use these pens. Let me see these two colors. These are from Karen Haylselden, Swiss made, the fluo pencils, and they are amazing. They give an extra touch to the paper. Let me see if I can show you. These are great by themselves. So I'm going to add them to the flump. I'm just going to play a bit. I never know where I will be ending with this, because it's just mostly coloring from when I see and feel if I want to do it this way or that way. So there is never an image that is exactly the same, and that's most of the time this way when you are coloring, I think. I don't make productions. The pieces I will make, they are all one of a kind. So I'm just going to add these orange, neon orange accents here and there. And then I'm going to go over to the yellow, and it really gives the color more effect with the neon. Well, more neon effect. Like this. And now I will be taking, where are my, yes, I'm going to use my turpentine from Cadence with a blending tool. You normally would use this like this on the paper, but I'm using it with the turpentine because the Karen Haylselden is an oil-based pencil, so I can play with this also and make sure it will blend a bit more. And not everyone is using these blending tools like this, but I think it works nice. You have also some, I think there are some pencils that work that way, but I'm not sure. But I am using this, and it works for me. That's what I want to say. If you got some other ways that will work that way, and if you want to blend it in any other way, be my guest, because this all is not mandatory. It's just to show you how I made my piece, how I colored my flump, and not to tell you how you have to use everything. I only can give you some tips, and I think that would be enough to let you well, I'm talking and coloring. That's sometimes a bit more thinking than what I do normally during coloring. what I want to say that I don't know. I forgot it. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to make sure it's going to blend a bit more. The knees. This little knee. Just going to close up this lid for a moment. If you have this tool and you don't have a good point anymore, or you have used some other colors, then you can you have to need a piece of sanding paper or special blocks that become there with that, but this is a nail sharpener. So I'm going to use that and just do it like this, so you can make a new point on it and take away the color that was on it. So you don't need 10 of these blending tools or anything, but just get yourself a piece of sanding paper or a nail sharpener and do it like this, and there is your clean tip, and then you can use it again to color with anything. Now I'm going to use this one again. I'm sorry if sometimes I stutter a bit, because I have to think, not only think and color, but my language is Dutch, and sometimes I have to think about what I'm going to say in English. But I hope you understand. So that is this. I think I will go over it again. I'm not drying this because it will take some extra color like this anyway. Make this real orange, this edge. Nicely around the eye. Yes. Yeah, I think that's it. This is Flump, colored with the Art by Marlene Brighter Than Bright. I'm sorry, I'm just going to zoom out just a bit. Yes. So this is colored with the Art by Marlene Brighter Than Bright watercolors. They are amazing. They are really flashy and splashy, and they go for a long while. You can color a lot of things and they are really long lasting. And for the flump, the extra coloring, the layering, I use the Carandash, the fluo pencils, and they have 4 fluo colors: the yellow and the orange, and also the pink and green. It's really a great set. Also price worthy. They give a lot of pigment They are highly pigmented, just like the ink from Art by Marlene. I'm just going to show you here that it is the green, the yellow, the pink, and the orange. And I will show you the Art by Marlene colors also next to that. So you can see they match perfectly together. I have some other neon colored products also from Amsterdam acrylic paint. They have some neo colors also. Also amazing if you want to work with acrylic. So I'm just going to the yellow. Just give me a moment. The yellow, the pink, the orange. Let me clean my brush. Then I go over to the green. Let me make that wet one more time. That is the green. And then we have also blue and purple. You can see you can make them really, really dark, or just make sure you can really blend them in to anything. So it's a great set to, oh well, it's not a set, but these are really great products to buy if you want to create anything like this. And you can put it on a card, or you can put this on a card, stamp it on a card and use masking tape and then make a background. Sometimes I do that, but just depending on what kind of card I want to make or what I'm in the mood of. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Make sure to leave a comment if you would like, and feel free to share it, no problem. My name is bobomadeby, my artist name, at bobomadeby. No, das, ja, bozeker. I can be found on any platform. This is my YouTube at bobomadeby, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and even sometimes Twitter, but I'm not just really I have to learn that a bit more and use it a bit more. But on all platforms, if you use and Google bobomadeby, you can find me anywhere, and I'm the most active on Facebook and Instagram. And on YouTube, I sometimes put on videos on YouTube. I make a lot of more videos for the design teams I'm in, but they all come in the YouTube channel from that design team, so not on my own YouTube channel. If you want any links, you can see my profile and find it there, and also see any tutorials with tips and creations. I always try to do any other techniques, not new techniques, because there are so many techniques everyone already did, and I'm just using scraps from here and there and from things I saw from the present or anything. So feel free. I would love you to leave a comment and let me know what you think of this video, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.